Moon Knight's Ennead are linked to cosmic creatures known as the Elder Gods, and it would change Scarlet Witch's MCU story before Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Moon Knight is unlike any other MCU show to date. It's not only that the show takes a unique narrative approach, it also lacks any visible links to the mainstream MCU, allowing it to stand on its own 2 feet rather than relying on synergy. This isn't to say that synergies don't occur. Moon Knight's last episode will run on May 4th, only days before Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness hits theaters. Hawkeye brought back Vincent D'Onofrio as the Kingpin only days before audiences got to witness Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock return on the big screen in Spider-Man No Way Home. That naturally leads to conjecture that Moon Knight and Doctor Strange 2 will have some sort of connection, given that they both deal with the supernatural. Moon Knight's plot is far more nuanced than Hawkeye's, which revealed the Kingpin right away, while Doctor Strange 2's marketing purposefully hides as much as it reveals. Given this, identifying possible connections becomes considerably more challenging. However, one idea has the ability to change Scarlet Witch's MCU story before Doctor Strange's Multiverse of Madness. Egyptian gods are all elder gods. It's feasible that the MCU's Chthon will function in the same way, as a cosmic being that dwells on another dimensional plane and can only operate on Earth through his avatars. Wanda Maximoff was transformed into the Scarlet Witch in WandaVision, an entity capable of manipulating chaos magic and rewriting reality itself. The Scarlet Witch isn't born, she's formed, Agatha Harkness cautioned, after reading about the Scarlet Witch in the Darkhold, a banned book of terrible magic. She has no need for a coven or incantation. Your might surpasses that of the supreme sorcerer. It is your destiny to bring the world to its knees. It's conceivable that Wanda's dire prediction will be accomplished by the elder god whose strength she draws from, rather than by her own acts. The Scarlet Witch differs from previous avatars in that Chthon has only predicted the need to create one Scarlet Witch, simply because this avatar is meant to be a conduit of his power through which he bursts through into our dimension. This might explain the bizarre shots of 2 versions of Wanda Maximoff standing next to one another in the Doctor Strange 2 promos, even conversing with one another. This appears to be similar to Stephen Grant's contact with his alters in Moon Knight, albeit it isn't quite the same. Moon Knight suffers from dissociative identity disorder, which adds another layer of intricacy to the supernatural influence he is experiencing. Nonetheless, the parallels exist, and they hint that the Scarlet Witch avatar might separate from Wanda Maximoff, with the two perhaps working against one another if Wanda realizes how much is at risk. It's worth noting that Moon Knight and Scarlet Witch have some strange thematic ties. Moon Knight, like Wanda, appears to be able to conjure his outfit, implying some level of reality manipulation. Also, when Harrow touched him, he stated Moon Knight had chaos. This might indicate that Khonshu and Chthon have a shaky connection, with Moon Knight possibly using a lesser kind of chaos magic himself. If that's the case, Moon Knight and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness have a lot greater synergy than anyone could have predicted.